at home. Welcome to your darling program. Welcome to Abntv newspaper review. Here with me, I have the Tribune newspaper and I have the Punch newspaper. And firstly, we are going to the Tribune newspaper. And the headline story here with me, the Tribune newspaper. Nigeria government tasked to pay maximum attention to education. Group urges President Tinubu to upgrade maritime academic to university. Female doctors and dentists are not well represented. Woman cries out. Now the story in details. Nigeria government tasked to pay maximum attention to education. Professor of Law Practice Malam Yusuf Olaolu Alisan has advised that there is no substitute for quality education and adding that it is in the interest of the Nigeria government to pay maximum attention to the education sector. Speaking on the sidelines of the inauguration of a twin lecture theatre in the Faculty of Law, named after him by the management of private university Thomas Adewumi University, Okirese, Kwara State, Ali said that the government alone cannot fund education. The legal icon called on a corporate organization and individuals to also consider other intervention in the sectors to help in molding the country's future leaders. There is no substitute for education, and it is easier to lead knowledgeable people than ignorant people. So it is in the interest of the government to ensure that they pay maximum attention to the issues of education, especially the funding. However, education has gone beyond government. Solely for the education, we need other interventions from corporate bodies, from other citizens, and other people can intervene too. So it is a mixed grill, he said. Ali expressed delight into projects, but in recognition of his disposition and contribution to the education development. Nigeria government tasked to pay maximum attention to education. The full details of this story is inside the Tribune newspaper for today. Another story here with me in the Tribune newspaper for today. Group urges President Tinubu to upgrade maritime academics to university. A group known as Youth Movement has encouraged President Bola Tinubu to expedite the upgrade of maritime academic of Nigeria, into universities in line with the University of Maritime Studies establishment on 2022. The Oron Group made this appeal in a letter signed by its national president, Comrade Edet Oyo, and 6 other executive members, stressing that the new act has provided the requisite legal framework. For the upgrade more than 2 years ago, Oron Youth Movements observed that the Maritime Academy of Nigeria's Oron establishment was a nautical college since 1977, 48 years ago, did not properly fulfill the objective for which it is established as Nigeria. Despite its status as a top maritime nation, still trains almost all levels of the maritime personnel in foreign institutions as huge cost of nation's economy. It stated that these challenges in developing adequate human capital for the maritime sector led to the push for the upgrade of Maritime Academy of Nigeria to the University of Maritime Studies to properly solve this manpower and technological needs of the nations. Group urges President Tinubu to upgrade maritime academics to universities. So the full details of these stories inside the Tribune newspaper for today. And another story here with me in the Tribune newspaper for today. Female doctors and dentists are not well represented. Mwans cries out. Medical Women Association of Nigeria has called for better representation of medical women in Nigeria and in the achievements and maintenance of quality health care throughout Nigeria. President of Man State Dr. Omawumi Femi Akinlosotu making the call at the media briefing in honor of Professor Oladaosi Odunton and 5 other medical personnel icons of the association that are non-Nigerians in Ibadan, stated that the woman physicians face a lot of social issues that needs to be addressed to ensure the advancements in medicine. She declared that the issues that women physicians face, which needs to be addressed, include lack of professional satisfaction, inappropriate work-life balance, parenting, gender discriminations, and limited opportunity for academic pursuits. Femi Akinlosotu said, addressing roadblocks for women in medicine has become critical, particularly as healthcare staffing shortage continues nationwide. According to Dr. Femi Akinlosotu, in many developing countries, it is feared that the prevalence of burnouts developing in women physicians might increase. Work-life balance challenges are likely to become more important, and other representations of women physicians in academic leadership position will lead to ignoring their issues. Female doctors and dentists are not well represented. Woman cries out. The full details of these stories inside the Tribune newspaper for today. And before we come back to the second edition of this program, the Punch newspaper, if you like, follow us on live and direct on our website page. You can click and follow us on www.abntv network. On our social media, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. On our Facebook, you can click on Abntv OSUN, and likewise on our YouTube, you can follow us on Abntv Nigeria as well. And on our Twitter, you can follow us on Abntv OSUN. And lastly, on our Instagram, you can like and share. Make sure you subscribe and comment, and click on Abntv Nigeria. We like to go for a break, and if you want to come back to a session break of this, I will come back to the second edition of this program, the Punch newspaper.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive, and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
9894 Eastern Street, Suite 875, Houston, Texas 77036.
Contact phone 281-652-8396 and
832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich.
Welcome back, and I hope you enjoy what we have for you in our studio. Now to the second edition of this program, the Punch newspaper. Police arrest 2 suspected Rivers child traffickers, rescue 2. Operative of the Rivers State Police Command has boosted a child trafficking, arrested 2 female suspects, and rescued 2 children in Chokojo in Achi local government areas of the state. The arrested suspects were said to have conveyed to defraud 2 other women in the goal of facilitating the abduction of the babies. The spokesperson for the State Police Command, Grace Irenge-Koko, disclosed this in a statement issued on Wednesday. Irenge-Koko alleged that the suspects perpetrated the acts in collaboration with members of the local security task force. The statement partly read, the Rivers State Police Command has recorded another milestone in its efforts to combat child trafficking with the successful apprehensions of suspects and other rescues of the victims. Police arrest 2 suspected Rivers child traffickers and rescued 2. The full details of these stories inside the Punch newspaper for today. Another story here with me, the Punch newspaper for today. Lagos offers farmers subsidized poultry fish feeds. The Lagos State government has stated plans to launch a 500 million naira Onje farmer subsidized program to empower farmers with a 25% subsidy on animal feed, poultry, and fish to boost local agricultural production in the state. The State's Commissioner of Agriculture and Food System, Abisola Olusanya, said at a news conference on Wednesday in Lagos, the news agency of Nigeria reported that the Onje discounts method was introduced to cushion the effects of food inflation for Lagos residents. The commissioner said the subsidy program scheduled to start off on February 5, 2025, will dispose fees at the discounted price of 25% every Wednesday as a pilot run for the program. The program will run every Wednesday from February 5 to February 26, 2025. Farmers will pay only 75% of the cost, while the government subsidize the remaining 25%. Pre-ordering and payments process will be managed through farmers' associations to ensuring transparency. The vendors will deliver pre-order products to market location for verifications and distributions. The commissioner said the Onje Farmer Subsidy program was bited to counter to the challenges of local farmers in the state. Lagos offers farmers subsidized poultry and fish feeds. The full details of these stories inside the Punch newspaper for today. And the last story here with me, the Punch newspaper for today. NLC threatening actions against 70,000 minimum wage defaulters. The Nigerian Labour Congress has issued a stamp warning to state governments and other employers of labor, threatening decision actions against those who fail to implement the 70,000 naira national minimum wage and the corresponding salary adjustments by the end of the first quarter of 2025. The warning was made by the president of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, Mohammed Ibrahim, during the association national leadership retreat in Abuja on Wednesday. Ibrahim, who also served as the national internal auditors of the NLC, emphasized that the state governments and the institution delaying or manipulating wage payments would face serious consequences. And addressing journalists, Ibrahim criticized the insecurity of some states governments and employers, encouraging them of merely treating the wage increase as an award without proper implementations. The national minimum wage has been signed into law and payments should be commenced nationwide. However, in most institutions and states, what they did was just to announce a figure without truly implementing it. He said, we noted that the interventions of the NLC had already forced some state governments to rush into agreements, many of which he described as kangaroo agreements that have not seen the light of the day. NLC threatened actions against 70,000 naira wage defaulters. The full details of this story is inside the Punch newspaper for today, and that's what we have for you on our newspaper review. If you like to watch it, that on our website page, or if you like follow us on our website page, you can follow us on our website and click on www.abntv network. On our social media, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. On our Facebook, you can click on Abntv OSUN, and likewise on our YouTube, you can follow us on Abntv Nigeria, and on our Twitter, you can follow us on Abntv OSUN, and lastly, on our Twitter, you can follow us on our Instagram, you can follow us on Abntv Nigeria as well. My name is Kenny Afolabi. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Bye for now.